So the LA Lakers finally won a game. Let's get down, let's check it out and see how they were able to finally get a win. It took them 6 games, but the 6th game, they got that win. So let's get down, let's check it out. If you really want to be able to shoot the basketball better, make sure to go check out the hardest basketball shooting workout down in the description below. Okay, so as we can see, the game didn't exactly start off very well. The Lakers were losing 6-0 within the first minute and a half. At this time, they were starting to actually pass that ball around and attack the paint, and they were able to get themselves a basket. At this point, Davis sets a screen for LeBron. LeBron attacks the rim, and let's face it, there's not too many players who are going to be able to stop LeBron getting to the rim. He does miss this layup, but Davis was right there to be able to clean up the missed boards. However, one thing that the Lakers tend to do a lot of, and something that the Nuggets were able to do a few times in this game and in other games against the Lakers the last few years, which is get that ball inbounded fast enough, because a lot of the Lakers will not sprint back as fast as they should, and it usually leads to wide open 3-point shots for other teams, and that's what we've seen in this game. Now, the Nuggets did make quite a few mistakes, and the first mistake being this one, and that was the Lakers were allowed to attack one-on-one ISO without a secondary defender coming down to guard them from the perimeter. We know that the Lakers do not have a very good shooting team, and the Nuggets were unwilling to go down and double the drives on LeBron and Davis. And here we see it again with Davis. He's getting that ball, he's able to get to that high post, and there's really nobody looking to try and stop that mid-range shot. Jamal Murray kind of goes over for a second, but he doesn't go to try and contest. It's only Jokic. And the Lakers' defense, in my opinion, is still terrible. Here, LeBron goes over for a double. He goes along the baseline. That leaves his man wide open. I'm hoping that he was calling for a switch, because this man was not in position to be able to make that switch. He should have been over top trying to fight that front, but he was not willing to do that, and that just led to a wide open dunk. Now on this drive, yes, Russell Westbrook should not be going in to help. However, one issue that he does have is he doesn't crash the boards defensively all that often. Here, there is 2 players boxing out, sort of, and then they have somebody who is wide open getting that board. Russell Westbrook needs to get down there and get that board. As soon as that player goes up for that shot, Russell Westbrook should have been coming in behind and grabbing that rebound. But he stands there and just watches the dunk happen. Again, we do see Russell Westbrook in the help position. He should have been the one coming over, not him. But all Russell Westbrook does is just stand there and watch the play happen. He doesn't do anything. This is my issue with Russell Westbrook for years, which is defensively, he doesn't do much. He's a liability defensively. The one thing that he does do really well is being the primary ball handler, and he's able to hit a lot of passes very well. He may not be a good shooter, but he can definitely pass the ball. Here we see no communication between players. This guy should have been coming down, switching off. If your teammate gets stuck on a screen like this, you need to be calling out switch or something, and that just doesn't happen. So defensively, it might have been a loud crowd or something, but they were close enough to be able to have communication. The one thing I will say about the Lakers now, right, at least in this game, is yes, while they were still packing the paint, the Nuggets being, the Lakers were able to kick these passes out to the perimeter, and for the most part, they were getting them made. And then this guy gets blown by, and LeBron was in help position, and technically so is he. And neither of them really came over in any sort of way to try and block that dunk, or at least stop that dunk from happening. And what should have happened, yes, while this man did jump from a very good distance away, what should have happened is these guys, one of these two, should have been rotating faster, and in that case, take the charge. Neither of them wants to get postered, so they just move out of the way. And again, here's Russell Westbrook driving to the basket. This man right here should not have been helping out. That's this man's job. But Russell Westbrook was able to see that the one-man pass away, help defender came down. He shouldn't have been. LeBron was able to hit that shot, so good shot. They're starting to hit their perimeter shots, which is good. But there are still a lot of issues in their game. Russell Westbrook, again, needs to be the primary ball handler. Nobody else should be, and he is able to get to the rim at will against most players. And he does something extremely well right here, which is he's passing the ball and he doesn't just stand in one spot. This is the nice thing about Russell Westbrook. After he passes, he doesn't just stand there. He does something. Here he attacks the basket or cuts to the basket, and he's able to get that layup. If you're a younger player, definitely watch NBA players who move off ball. Steph Curry being one of them, Russell Westbrook being another one of them. If you move off ball, you're going to be able to get yourself into an open situation to get an easy layup. Now, there's another defensive blunder here, and that is this man who attacks. He attacks and loses the ball. At this point, Russell Westbrook should not be having his hands on his knees. That just shows me that he needs to come off the court. He's tired. LeBron shouldn't be standing there and just walking over and saying, oh yeah, you got it, and then Gordon dunks. What should be happening is as soon as that ball is on that ground, you need to be diving for that ball. You need to be getting on that ground. If you truly want to win games, you're going to be risking your body to get that ball, and that's not risking your body. That is playing Mr. Tired and Mr. I don't care. Now, LeBron James finally is starting to play some bully ball here. He's going up against Jamal Murray, and there's the pickup right there. 1, 2, and gets up. So no, it's not a travel. Some people online were saying that's a travel. That's not a travel. He was just playing bully ball. What could have happened is if Jamal Murray was right there, he could have planted his feet, took the charge. Now, the referee is probably not going to call a charge on LeBron, so that still is the case to today. And Jamal Murray just needs to be able to wrap LeBron up as best as he can. Take the foul. Don't let any easy baskets. I would rather have LeBron James shooting 2 free throws where he shoots maybe 60-something% versus a 90% chance of going and scoring against a 6'2" guy. So while the LA Lakers have finally won a game, there are still some drastic issues that have happened in that game on the defensive end. So congratulations, your offense is starting to come along. And yes, you do have technically a high defensive rating. However, there are some issues with overall defensive ratings, in my opinion. Anyways, when you make mistakes like this, if you don't make mistakes like this, you could limit a team by 10, 15, 20 points less. And instead of you now winning by 10, you could win by 35 or 25. So try to limit mistakes on defense. The lesser mistakes you have, the higher your score is going to be, because if the other team can't score, then how are they going to win? Anyways, I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. Hit that like button, subscribe. Make sure to go check out the hardest basketball shooting workout down in the description below. And I'll see you guys again next time.